Hi, everyone, and welcome to this segmentation session. I'm going to cover the concepts of segmentation and its utility. This is a request from a lot of people who went through the last video on the RFM segmentation code. Let's see what exactly is segmentation. I know most of you do understand it. It's a very common word which is used in business. Segmentation really means creating categories so that you can deal with each category in the way that would give you maximum ROI. So we know that the aim of any business is to maximize ROI, and this is where segmentation helps them. Segmentation helps the business by breaking up the customer base, the employee base, the transaction base into categories, and being able to clearly say what is the characteristic of each category. So it allows businesses to do pinpointed actions, very specific actions aimed at maximizing ROI. So what we're really talking about is a customized action that the business can take, which could be either in the space of its offerings. So if you know that a large segment is the youth population or school going population for chips, you might want to keep certain packaging in smaller sizes and the smaller cost of maybe 10 or 20 rupees, which these kids can afford, versus a segment for party where you'd like to actually keep larger sizes. So it helps or it helps you decide on your offerings, packaging, communication, the type of ads you run, which is the feel of the ad, the finance that you might give to your vendors and your customers, the rates, the deals, the discounts. And it also helps you to identify that set of customers or transactions which are draining your energy or resources, draining your money. So they may be taking a lot of effort, but the ROI on that segment is very low. So all of these are things which we can identify through segmentation. I'd love it if you could follow my YouTube channel, as well as if we can stay connected over LinkedIn. I look forward to staying connected. If we were to visualize segmentation, here you go. You can take a whole set of people and can you find common characteristics which can help you divide them into categories, and for each of the categories, therefore, you can customize your offering, the way you communicate with them, the type of deals you give them, or if you're doing it for transactions, you can decide the vendors, etc., that work out best for you. So it can be done for customers, for employees, for vendors, and for transactions, which could be traffic flow and money flow transactions. Any of this segment could be segmented for us to take better business decisions, customized business decisions. Now here, the best thing to understand is that it is used across the industries, and it is used effectively, especially by the top companies, right? These are the people who actually focus on the ROI, then they are companies which would definitely be using it. I'll give you a couple of examples to better understand how they use it. If I was to look at an e-commerce company, right? They want to identify high value customers and they want to increase revenue. That is their aim. So what they do is, instead of treating all customers the same, the segmentations help identify the big spenders, the frequent shoppers, and the one-time buyers. Now, when you know there is a high-value customer, retention strategies can be done for even the occasional buyers. And the business impact is that higher customer lifetime value can be generated and increase the you can increase the revenue per customer. Like just yesterday, it so happened that Myntra, along with my purchases, sent me a gift hamper of samplers, and it was a surprise, and I was just so happy. It is one of the shopping apps that I use best. So you will see that you can increase your customer lifetime value and revenue per customer. Now, this is not the only thing this company can do with segmentation. It can optimize the marketing spend and improve conversion rates also, right? Now I'll just move this example to a finance company. Let's see a few industries. So a fintech startup offers loans, and the segmentations help classify customers into high credit score, medium risk, and high risk customers. So what is the action? The action should be to target the low risk customers with premium offerings while offering tailored financial products to the riskier customers, so that you can manage the default rates, the people non-payment of loan rates in your organization on your books, and stay profitable. And if it was, say, YouTube or Netflix, what would they do? Users would be segmented into binge watchers, casual watchers, and sports enthusiasts. And then, therefore, the recommendations which come when you log into any of these services are very tailored to the type of segmentation which they think that you fit. Now, this is not where it stops. Like I was mentioning to you, you can do it for your employees also. So when you're doing workforce and HR segmentation for employee management, what you could do is you could group the employees by high performers, at risk of attrition, new hires. Like this, you can create segments, right? And invest in leadership programs for high performers, retention strategies for at-risk employees, and onboarding plans for new hires. So again, segmentation can be used also for vendors. If you were a company which wanted to do vendor optimization, what you would do is that the high performing vendors, which would be large distributors with consistent orders and strong market reach, you can offer them better pricing, priority inventory, exclusive products, right? So that they like doing business with you and they promote your products in the market. Okay. So all I'm trying to tell you is that segmentation is something which is used effectively by many and most industries and in multiple departments of the industry, right, of the company. Now, also the great part about segmentation is that from a data science or an analytics point of view, you can use it in multiple ways. Of course, you can do the first part, which we spoke just now, which is standalone solutions, where you can create scores and cluster the components by numbers, etc., to understand, oh, does it fit segment 1, 2, 3, etc. But the best part is you also often use it to create two-stage models. So maybe your primary model is a logistic regression or a probability of default model. But the first step of that model could be segmenting your portfolio into clusters and then building a predictive model for each cluster. So we're talking about two-stage models where segmenting into clusters can be the first stage. And then for each cluster, you end up creating a model, significant model. Okay. So these are all things that we can do and do in practically when we are looking at segmentation. Now, for the students as well as for the hiring community or talent management community, this slide should be of importance. You might say, what exactly are the skills that I should focus on? Like, I cannot spend my time only on segmentation and so many models that are there. And I'll tell you that is very true. It is better if you could focus on some of the more often used models. Like here you will see, I've listed out the models. Recency, frequency, monetary value models are often used in retail, e-commerce, and banking. Market basket analysis and association models are often used in retail and cross-selling. Decision tree segmentation models are used generally in marketing and risk assessments. And you will find that principal component analysis is used as a step to a model, which could be feature selection before clustering. K-means clustering is perhaps the most well-known and one of the oldest models there is. I do hope you have enjoyed this session, and I look forward to connecting with you, interacting with you in my future sessions.